Clint and Rachel for asking me to officiate. I am honored to be a part of this ceremony with you two. I really mean that. You two share something so special. And look at me, you're not going to tear up, but I'm going to tear up. You guys, I love you two so much. You're standing strong. No, you didn't jinx anything. She's going to be strong. She's going to be snorting here for too long. All right, but to get this beautiful ceremony started, I'll begin with a few quotes. The first one comes from author Robert Fulghum. I think it sums these two up pretty much on the nose here. He said, "We're all a little weird, and life is a little weird. And when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall into mutually satisfying weirdness. We call it love. True love." If anyone's had the pleasure of spending any more than 10 minutes with these two together, you will know how true that is. These two, just by being together and telling a story of their day, can just inspire you to laugh so hard you can cry. These two just make you smile, and just seeing them together, you know how special their love really is. It's amazing, and it's perfect, and it's weird. Weird. I'm actually recalling a story about how these two together, just telling a story, caused a scene at another wedding. We're at the Swartzel wedding, and a story about a cucumber came out. We don't need to go into the details, but at the wedding, Rachel may have been laughing so hard she caused the scene thick that she needed CPR. Once she started snorting, though, everybody pretty much knew she was fine. But that's the way these two are together. They laugh so much and they smile so much, and it's so awesome to just be around. All right, and the second quote, pretty sure all of you know and have heard a time or two, and applies to these two pretty well today. Good things come to those who wait. All right, the last chance. We sure we don't want another couple years? Another couple years, we can come back and it's all over again. You sure? We're ready today. We're locking it today. All right. Well, all that time together, though, it's going to serve you well going forward. You know each other. It's going to help you so much in the future. But I've known Klint for going on 10 years now, and he first introduced me to Rachel 5 years ago at my wedding. And wedding weekends always tend to be a bit of a blur. But meeting Rachel and seeing her with Klint really stands out, because just right away, you could tell they had something. They were in love at that point. I don't know if they knew it, but they were in love at that point. Just the way they were together, they smiled, they were holding hands. Not quite like how they are today, but they were holding hands, wanting to be with each other, enjoying their company. And right away, she fit in so perfectly. She was busting chops with Zach and making Christian look like a fool. It was, I remember, I told Klint after I met her, hey, don't screw this one up. Good job. I think I told her, keep him in line, but she might get that one. All relationships are hard work, though, or require commitment. By saying your vows today, that does not make the work any easier, but that is not to say it's not rewarding and fulfilling, because it is. Through the work is how you continue to grow together. And you grow closer. And even though you don't think you can get any closer, you will, and that was such a beautiful, strong thing. There will be times when you'll need to support one another. Though it won't be easy, I never seem to come at opportune times. But with this closeness and how such a great team you are, you'll be able to pull this off no problem. You'll be able to get through anything life throws your way. Just with the two of you. But remember, look out here. You have a community of family and friends all around you. All around you who came here to support you and to show you their love. If you ever need anything, you know we're all here for you. Whenever. All right. They asked me to keep this whole ceremony light and funny. So before we get to the traditional vows, we've got a few fun couple-specific vows we're going to go through here. So, so we not know about this? Oh, I hope he doesn't know. All right, but so we'll start with you, Rachel. Rachel, will you still love Clint even when he eats White Castle or deviled eggs or honeydew or anything really?
Yes.
Clint, will you still love Rachel when you have to help her tell the difference between pears and potatoes? Is it happening? All right, that was the one goal Rachel gave me to have, and I have succeeded, and yes. Yes. All right, are you composed? You done snoring? Okay, next, we'll see about the next one. All right. Rachel, will you still love Clint even when he goes golfing for the 52nd weekend in a row? That was begrudging. Clint, will you still love Rachel when she demands the TV for the Grey's Anatomy season 38 finale when the Pacers have finally made Game 7 of the series?
Ooh, I don't know.
Oh, that, see, the compromise. Oh man, I'm telling you guys, these two are the perfect team. All right, Rachel, will you still love Clint even when he is grumpy and moping about how the Pacers didn't make the finals any other year? Aww, these turned out great. Clint, will you still love Rachel after having to watch every Tom Hanks movie for the 800th time? Is that? I'll do two. Rachel, will you still love Clint even when he forgets to touch you in it?
I guess.
Okay. All right. Clint, will you still love Rachel even when she cheats at marbles and euchre? No, we don't do things. No. Well, I was going to ask Rachel the same question. I had cheating up on me. Oh, it's only me. Clint, will you still love Rachel when she's had a bit too much wine and is uncontrollably giggling and snorting over how funny her giggling and snorting is? Clint, Rachel, will you still love Clint when he has had one or two too many Guinnesses and Zachariah has to crash on Houston's bed? Are you both mad Houston's name only just now came out? All right, last one. Clint, are you still going to love Rachel even when she makes cleaning May's litter box your only chore?
Yes, I suppose.
Had to include the animals, including Zach. Now we can get to the actual vows. Clint, are you here today of your own free will to marry Rachel? Rachel, are you here today of your own free will to marry Clint? Clint, did you take Rachel to be your wedded wife, to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, for as long as you both shall live? Rachel, did you take Clint to be your wedded husband, to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, and in sickness and in health, for as long as you both shall live? Now it's time for the donuts? Ricks. Donut. Ricks. Please. Your wedding rings are an outward and visible sign of your love and devotion to each other. And you trusted those two with your rings. I understand yours, questionable yours, but we'll go with it. All right. Go ahead and take the rings you're giving to each other. Okay. So, Clint, repeat after me. Let this ring be a symbol of my promises to you.
Let this ring
Be a symbol of my promises. And a reminder.
Yep.
Alright, let this ring be a symbol of my promises to you. And a reminder of my devotion to you.
And a reminder of my devotion to you.
I am honored to call you my wife.
I'm honored to call you my wife.
Okay, Rachel, repeat after me. Let this ring be a symbol of my promises to you.
Let this ring be a symbol of my promises to you.
And a reminder of my devotion to you.
And a reminder of my
I am honored to call you my husband.
I am honored to call you my husband.
Uh-oh. It's that one way. We're just, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get some tradition on you later. We'll sign up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's, yeah. With that all out of the way, let me be the first to wish you both a lifetime of love and happiness. I've already said it like a dozen times, but you two are such a good team, and I'm excited to see your life together and how it continues to grow. If I can give you a little advice, I've found can go a long way. Be patient with each other. Listen when the other speaks. And most importantly, make time for fun. But I've already said, you two aren't going to have a problem with that. All right. And as far as your honeymoon goes, I both hope you have so much fun and get a chance to have a little R&R. But Rachel only gave me 3 rules for the ceremony. Number 1, make it fun but no singing. So now I'm going to do my rendition of, no, I won't. Number 2, don't give Klint the opportunity to back out. And don't skip the kiss. So, without further ado, by the power vested in me by the state of Indiana and the American Marriage Ministries, it is my honor to declare you husband and wife. Klint, you may kiss the bride. Now it is my pleasure to introduce for the first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Blessinger.
Past that walkway, go up a little bit more.
Okay.
There's like benches.
I do.
and stuff
I
that
do
overlooks the
Let's go
on
check
video. Like, don't step it. I stepped on my breast.
Oh,
so this
okay, well, don't step on your dress.
Just make it quick. Make the face. Yeah, buddy.
Oh my.
Is there sound on this?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kiss her.
Oh, you're talking to them. Oh, I thought you were asking us to kiss. I was like, I mean, that's kind of weird, but I'll kiss him on the cheek. Like,
Anything for the bride, right?
like that's like literally. I was like, I mean, if you think it's a cute picture, like, sure.
Do it right.
That's what she said.
Hey!
No, I always thought Clint was a nice guy.
Oh, you smudged him.
She needs to
What?
You smudged him. I love the background music. Ew. We're keeping you entertained, right? Point the toe.
He doesn't like people kiss him on the cheek.